I'm here with Nick Zubel. He is the Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the City of Walnut Creek. Nick, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So we're talking about rain today. What can people do to get ready when it really starts coming down, if there's a good El Nino year?
Well, I always start with our homes, and we all need to have an emergency supply kit. If you already have one, this is a great opportunity to restock it. And some of the items that you should include in your emergency supply kit, I have one actually by you, can be a first aid kit, a radio, extra batteries, a poncho, an umbrella. The city's website at www.walnut-creek.org/preparedness has a comprehensive list of emergency supplies you should include in your kit. And that's really because you don't know if you might need to evacuate or if the power goes out. So I highly recommend getting yourself an emergency supply kit before any potential rain or heavy flooding.
In terms of, hours, days kind of thing, if somebody is looking at, needing one of those, what is, in your opinion, the length of time somebody's going to need to have supplies ready?
Right. Yeah. At least 72 hours.
Okay.
In case you are by yourself or with your family and first responders can't get to due to roads being heavily flooded,
right,
etc. Yeah.
People driving out in the rain is very dangerous, right? Can you give some tips on how to keep yourself safe there?
Well, for one thing, do not drive or avoid driving through any flooded roads or waters areas. If you do come to a flooded road, immediately turn around and look for an alternate route. If you get stuck in a flooded area, immediately evacuate your vehicle and move to higher ground. You should also have an emergency supply kit in your vehicle, similar to what you have at home.
Right. Smart thinking. I don't have that.
And as far as your vehicle is concerned, you should definitely check your windshield wipers to make sure they work properly.
Right.
And replace them if necessary. Check your lights, your flash hazard lights. Check your tire pressure. And check the tread on your tires. Make sure it's adequate. Often when we don't check to see the tread on our tires, they could be much older than we realized. And vehicles can hydroplane when you hit water on major roads or freeways, causing accidents and affecting your own safety.
So there really isn't all that much work to get ready.
No.
But it can save you.
It's just basic safety tips you know, just be aware of in advance of any storm.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a heavy rain or heavy flooding. It could just be your typical storm that's passing through. These are things that you should be prepared for.
We seem to know what you're talking about, so I've got you. Any other good tips you can give people?
Maintain awareness, be vigilant in your community. If you're in a low-lying area that is possibly prone to flooding, such as creeks and channels that could overflow, avoid those areas. Monitor your television, your radio, the city's website, social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Nextdoor. A ton of information on weather-related alerts.
Not only are storm canals dangerous, but creeks these days look dry. But then it starts to rain, and even hours or so after that, they can really fill up. Right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, as they fill up, it may appear that even if that water's moving slow at first and during a storm, if you attempt to dump in the water, or it could the flow increases over time. It becomes a storm channel, and it's very, very dangerous.
If somebody's sitting at home and they see the creek in their backyard or anything else start to flood to an alarming level, what can they do? Can they call somebody?
They can report flooding during normal business hours between 7 o'clock a.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. And also contact our police dispatch after hours to report flooding.
So the overall message is to maintain awareness and be ready.
Be ready and maintain awareness.
Well, I'm ready for El Nino. Are you? If not, head to the city's website for more.